What can you actually get for just $1 today? A stick of gum, half a coffee. Nothing exciting, right? Wrong, dead wrong. Because in some parts of the world, $1 is all you need to dive into sizzling skewers, golden fried dumplings, mouth-watering bowls of rice, or even a full-on flavor explosion straight from the streets. From Bangkok to Brooklyn, from Uganda to Hong Kong, we're uncovering the 10 most insane street foods around the world that cost just $1. These aren't snacks, they're full-on passport stamping, jaw-dropping experiences. So buckle up, you're about to discover just how far a single dollar can take you. Number 7 will blow your mind. Number 1, Goi Quon, Vietnamese fresh spring rolls. If you're ever in Vietnam and want something fresh, flavorful, and light without spending much, you've got to try Goi Quon, also known as Vietnamese fresh spring rolls. These tasty little rolls are a street food favorite, and the best part, you can get 3 or 4 of them for just about $1. So what exactly is in a Goi Quon? Each roll is hand-wrapped in soft, see-through rice paper and packed with rice vermicelli, crunchy lettuce, fresh herbs, cucumber, and usually either shrimp or thin slices of pork. Sometimes you'll even come across a version with beef or tofu. Every roll is fresh, light, and packed with texture. But here's what really takes it over the top: the dipping sauce. Depending on where you get them, you'll either get a sweet and tangy fish sauce blend or a thick, creamy peanut sauce topped with crushed roasted peanuts. That perfect balance of sweet, salty, sour, and nutty flavors makes each bite unforgettable. Goi Quon isn't just a quick snack, it's a huge part of Vietnamese food culture. People eat them in the afternoons, serve them at family gatherings, or grab a few rolls from street vendors on their lunch break. They're light, refreshing, and surprisingly filling. And while they might look similar to spring rolls in Thailand or China, Goi Quon has its own distinct Vietnamese twist, clean flavors, super fresh ingredients, and that signature dipping sauce you won't stop thinking about. All of that for just $1, you really can't beat it. If you're traveling in Vietnam and want something delicious, healthy, and cheap, do yourself a favor and grab some Goi Quon. It's more than just food. It's a bite-sized taste of Vietnam's street culture. Number 2, Lu Ro Fan, Taiwanese braised pork rice. In the heart of Taiwan, there's a dish that feels like a warm hug in a bowl, Lu Ro Fan. It's simple, comforting, and unbelievably tasty. Even better, you can grab a small bowl from street vendors or local eateries for around $1. Lu Ro Fan is basically a bowl of steamed white rice topped with braised minced pork that's been slowly simmered in a rich soy sauce base. The sauce includes ingredients like star anise, garlic, sugar, rice wine, and 5-spice powder, giving it that deep, slightly sweet and savory flavor that sticks with you. What really sets this dish apart is the balance. The pork is tender and juicy, with just the right amount of fat to make it melt in your mouth. The sauce soaks into the rice, turning every bite into a flavor bomb. It's often served with a marinated boiled egg, pickled mustard greens, or tofu on the side, but even just the pork and rice alone can totally hit the spot. This dish has deep roots in Taiwanese home cooking, but it's also a common lunch you'll find in night markets and small roadside diners across the country. In Taipei, there's a famous place called Jinfeng Lu Ro Fan, where locals line up daily for their $1 fix. It's that good. Lu Ro Fan might look like a basic rice bowl, but don't let that fool you. It's packed with flavor and tradition. Every Taiwanese person has their own favorite version, often passed down through family generations. It's comfort food at its finest, hearty, delicious, and incredibly affordable. If you ever visit Taiwan, don't skip this one. Lu Ro Fan is more than just a cheap meal. It's a taste of home, a piece of the island's culture, and a reminder that great food doesn't have to be expensive. Number 3, Tacos de Canaster, Mexico basket tacos. If you find yourself wandering through the lively streets of Mexico City in the morning, there's a good chance you'll spot a vendor with a big basket on the back of their bike or set up on a street corner. Inside that basket, pure magic, tacos de canasta, also known as basket tacos. These tacos are simple, soft, and oh so satisfying. The tortilla is gently steamed and filled with one of several traditional options: mashed potatoes, refried beans, spicy chicharron pork rinds, or shredded adobo seasoned meat. Once filled, the tacos are stacked tightly in a basket, covered in cloth, and left to gently steam in their own heat. The result, a warm, juicy, flavor-packed taco that's been marinating in deliciousness for hours. And get this, you can usually get to tacos for around $1. Yeah, a full snack or light meal for pocket change. These tacos are hugely popular as a breakfast or early lunch food, especially with workers on the go. They're fast, tasty, and don't require any fuss. Just unwrap and eat. Most vendors will top your taco with pickled chili, onions, or spicy salsa for an extra kick. But tacos de canasta aren't just convenient, they're also steeped in tradition. This style of taco originated in rural areas where workers needed a portable, filling lunch that could stay warm for hours. The basket acted like a mini steam oven, keeping everything fresh and hot. Over time, it evolved into one of Mexico's most beloved and affordable street foods. Though they may look humble, these tacos are deeply satisfying. The softness of the tortilla, the richness of the filling, and the comforting warmth make each bite a little moment of joy. If you're looking to experience authentic Mexican flavor without spending more than $1, tacos de canasta are a must. They're not just food, they're a bite of tradition wrapped in a tortilla. Number 4. Muping, Thailand grilled pork skewers. If you're walking through a Thai street market in the morning or late afternoon, chances are the smell of sizzling grilled meat will lead you straight to one of the country's most beloved street foods, muping, or Thai grilled pork skewers. These little sticks of juicy, smoky, marinated pork are cheap, packed with flavor, and perfect for eating on the go. Muping starts with thin slices of pork shoulder or belly marinated in a mixture of fish sauce, soy sauce, garlic, palm sugar, black pepper, and coconut milk. That last ingredient, the coconut milk, gives the pork a slightly sweet, creamy richness and helps it stay incredibly tender when grilled over charcoal. The meat is then threaded onto bamboo skewers and grilled until slightly charred and caramelized on the edges. And get this, you can usually get to tacos for around $1. Yeah, a full snack or light meal for pocket change. These tacos are hugely popular as a breakfast or early lunch food, especially with workers on the go. They're fast, tasty, and don't require any fuss. Just unwrap and eat. Most vendors will top your taco with pickled chili, onions, or spicy salsa for an extra kick. The result, pork that's smoky, sweet, savory, and insanely juicy. Most vendors sell each skewer for around 10 to 15 Thai baht, which is roughly 30 to 50 cents. So yes, you can easily enjoy the skewers for just $1. You'll often see locals pairing muping with a small bag of sticky rice, which balances the flavors and makes it feel like a more complete meal. Grab a skewer, a handful of sticky rice, and you've got the ultimate Thai comfort food in your hands. Muping is especially popular in Bangkok, but you'll find it in every corner of Thailand, from busy cities to quiet villages. It's one of those foods that works for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even a midnight snack, because it's just that good. Despite its simplicity, muping holds a special place in Thai street food culture. It's a dish that brings people together, whether it's families making it at home, vendors preparing it with love, or strangers standing side by side, sharing a meal on the sidewalk. If you ever visit Thailand, skip the fancy restaurants and follow the smoke. For just $1, muping delivers flavor that's off the charts. Number 5. Satay Selap, Malaysia skewers in spicy peanut sauce. Welcome to Malaysia, a country bursting with bold flavors and street food that's hard to resist. One dish that stands out for its flavor, variety, and incredible value is Satay Selap. Think of it as a DIY hot pot, but instead of boiling soup, you dip your skewers into bubbling, spicy peanut satay sauce. Here's how it works. You walk into a Satay Celeb stall or shop and grab a tray. In front of you is a fridge or counter filled with dozens of skewered ingredients, fish balls, shrimp, tofu, squid, mushrooms, okra, chicken, quail eggs, and more. You pick whatever you want, then head over to a communal pot of thick, boiling satay sauce right in the center of the table. You dunk your skewers into the pot, let them cook in the sauce, and then eat straight from the stick. The sauce is rich and slightly sweet with crushed peanuts, chili, garlic, lemongrass, and spices, a flavor bomb that coats every bite. Now here's the kicker. Each skewer costs about 0.80 to 1 Malaysian ringgit, which is just about 20 to 25 cents in US currency. That means with just $1, you can try 4 or 5 different skewers. That's an insanely good deal for a meal that's interactive, satisfying, and absolutely delicious. Satay Celeb is especially famous in Melaka, Malacca, a city with deep historical roots and a rich food culture. Locals line up at night to enjoy it with friends and family. It's casual, communal, and perfect for adventurous eaters who love to try a little bit of everything. What makes Satay Celeb truly special is that it's more than just food. It's an experience. You're not just eating, you're cooking, dipping, tasting, and sharing all in one fun, flavorful meal. If you're in Malaysia and looking for an affordable, unforgettable food adventure, Satay Celeb should be at the top of your list. Number 6. Egg Waffle, Hong Kong, also known as Gai Dan Jiao. Wandering through the busy streets of Hong Kong, with neon lights flashing and the smell of street food in the air, you might come across something that looks like a bubble wrap made of golden dough. That, my friend, is the legendary egg waffle, or Gai Dan Jiao, one of Hong Kong's most iconic and affordable snacks. These waffles are made from a sweet, egg-rich batter poured into a special mold that creates round, puffy bubbles. They're cooked until golden and slightly crispy on the outside, but stay soft and custardy on the inside. Every bite is a perfect contrast of textures: crispy shell, warm fluffy center, and a subtly sweet flavor that feels both nostalgic and addictive. What's even better, you can usually grab one for just 7 to 10 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $1, and honestly, it's worth every penny. Traditionally, egg waffles were sold by street vendors to school kids as a cheap after-school treat. Today, they're enjoyed by everyone, from locals to tourists, and they've even made their way onto global foodie bucket lists. Some vendors stick to the classic version, while others get creative with chocolate chips, matcha, cheese, or even ice cream stuffed inside. You'll find them across Hong Kong, but the best spots often have a small crowd gathered outside and a long line of locals, always a good sign. These snacks are usually served in a paper sleeve, so you can walk, shop, or hop on the MT or while snacking away. The egg waffle is more than just a sweet treat. It's a piece of Hong Kong's street food culture, passed down through generations. It's simple, comforting, and somehow just makes you feel good, especially when eaten hot off the press. If you're in Hong Kong and looking to try something fun, cheap, and unforgettable, grab yourself an egg waffle. It's $1, it's delicious, and it's Hong Kong in every bite. Number 7. Kiko Mondo, Uganda chapati and beans combo. Welcome to East Africa, specifically Uganda, where a hearty, flavorful street food dish called Kiko Mondo rules the streets. It's simple, filling, and best of all, incredibly cheap. For just about $1, you can grab a meal that's loved by students, workers, and basically anyone looking for something tasty and satisfying. So what is Kiko Mondo? It's a bold, no-nonsense dish made by chopping up chapati, a soft, flaky flatbread similar to Indian roti, and mixing it with a generous serving of stewed beans. That's it, to basic ingredients, served in a pile, usually in a plastic bowl or takeout container. Sometimes vendors will throw in a little cabbage or tomato salad on the side, or even a boiled egg if you're lucky. The dish gets its name from the word commando, because Ugandans say it's what real warriors eat: quick, rugged, and powerful. And honestly, they're not wrong. It's high in protein, full of carbs, and gives you serious fuel for the day. What makes Kikomondo so special isn't just its affordability, it's the flavor. The beans are slow-cooked in a tomato-onion sauce that's often spiced with garlic, chili, and sometimes a hint of curry. When that rich sauce soaks into the pieces of chapati, it creates the kind of savory, comforting bite that sticks with you. You'll find Kikomondo all over Uganda, from street stalls in Kampala to roadside vendors in smaller towns. It's the kind of dish you eat with your hands, often while chatting with friends, watching football, or taking a break from work. It's a part of daily life, and no one ever leaves hungry. If you're traveling through Uganda and want to experience real local food without spending more than $1, Kikomondo is the dish to try. It's quick, it's bold, it's deeply loved, and yes, it's absolutely delicious. Number 8. Lumpia, Philippines Crispy Spring Rolls. Let's head over to the Philippines, where one of the most beloved and affordable street foods is also one of the crunchiest. Meet lumpia, Filipino spring rolls that are crispy on the outside, savory on the inside, and seriously addictive. Whether you're at a family celebration or just strolling through a street market, lumpia is everywhere. And the best part, you can usually grab 3 to 5 pieces for just around $1. So what exactly is lumpia? Think of it as a thinner, crispier cousin of the Chinese egg roll. It's made by wrapping a savory filling, usually ground pork, carrots, onions, garlic, and sometimes cabbage, in a delicate wrapper, then deep frying it until it's golden and crunchy. The result is a roll that shatters with every bite and reveals a flavorful, juicy filling inside. There are a few different types of lumpia in the Philippines. Lumpiang Shanghai is the most popular. It's the small, deep-fried version served with sweet and sour sauce or banana ketchup. There's also fresh lumpia, which is a non-fried version filled with veggies and wrapped in a soft crepe-like wrapper, often topped with peanut sauce. But if you're walking the streets and just want a quick snack, the fried version is the go-to. Lumpia has become a symbol of celebration in Filipino culture. It's a must-have at birthdays, holidays, and family get-togethers. But outside the home, you'll find street vendors frying them up fresh throughout the day. They're served in paper bags or plastic containers, easy to carry and perfect for eating on the go. What makes lumpia really special is how something so simple can be so full of flavor. It's comfort food that doesn't cost much but delivers big on taste and tradition. One bite and you'll understand why Filipinos love it so much. If you're ever in the Philippines or even in a Filipino neighborhood abroad, don't miss out on lumpia. It's cheap, it's crispy, and it's guaranteed to hit the spot. Number 9. Lumpia Telur, Indonesia X Spring Roll. Indonesia is a paradise for street food lovers, and one snack that perfectly captures the bold, crispy, satisfying spirit of its cuisine is lumpia telur, also known as egg spring roll. It's crunchy, flavorful, and seriously cheap. For around 15,000 rupiah, which is just under $1, you can enjoy 1 or 2 of these delicious, deep-fried rolls right off the street. Lumpia telur is made by cracking an egg directly onto a hot griddle, spreading it out like a crepe, then placing a spring roll wrapper right on top of it. The egg fuses to the wrapper, giving it that beautiful golden layer on the outside. Then it's filled with a mix of ingredients, typically bean sprouts, chopped scallions, shredded carrots, and sometimes spicy sambal or sweet soy sauce, before being rolled up and fried until crispy. Every bite is a perfect mix of textures: the crackly outer layer, the fluffy egg, the crunchy vegetables, and that little burst of heat or sweetness from the sauces. It's light, but filling and super flavorful without being too heavy. This snack is especially popular among students and workers looking for something tasty, fast, and affordable. You'll find lumpia telur being cooked on flat-top griddles and roadside carts all across cities like Jakarta, Yogyakarta, and Surabaya. Vendors usually wrap them in brown paper or hand them over in plastic bags with toothpicks so you can eat on the go. What makes lumpia telur extra special is how it combines so many elements of Indonesian cooking into one simple roll: egg, Spice, sweetness, and crunch all working together in harmony. It's also super customizable. Some versions come with chicken, tofu, or even noodles inside, depending on where you get it. If you're exploring Indonesia and want to eat like a local, look for the sizzling griddle and the egg cracking sound. That's your cue to grab a lumpia telur. It's hot, crispy, and just $1. Now that's street food perfection. Number 10, Dollar Slice Pizza, New York City, USA. If there's one place in America that knows how to do cheap, delicious food right, it's New York City. And when it comes to iconic street eats, nothing beats the legendary Dollar Slice. That's right. For just $1, you can grab a hot, cheesy slice of classic New York pizza straight from the oven. Dollar Slice joints are scattered all across Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. They're usually small, no-frills shops with glowing signs that proudly scream $1 pizza. The process is simple. You walk in, hand over a buck, and in less than 10 seconds, you're holding a wide, thin slice with a golden crust, bubbling mozzarella, and just the right amount of tangy tomato sauce. And this isn't some frozen, flavorless pizza. While it might not win awards in Naples, it's hot, fresh, and delicious, especially at 2 a.m. after a long night out, or when you're just trying to survive NYC on a budget. The Dollar Slice boom started in the early 2000s, when rising food prices were pushing regular pizza slices up to $2 or $3. Some clever shop owners decided to offer a no-nonsense version at just $1, and New Yorkers went crazy for it. Soon, it became part of the city's food culture, a symbol of affordable indulgence in one of the world's most expensive cities. Most spots offer just plain cheese slices for the $1 price tag, but some places will let you add a soda for a few more cents or throw in a second slice for a deal. And while prices have crept up slightly in recent years, you can still find true $1 slices if you know where to look. If you're visiting NYC, skipping the Dollar Slice would be like skipping the Statue of Liberty. It's a rite of passage, a delicious, greasy, New York experience that costs less than a subway ride. So grab a napkin, fold it in half like a true New Yorker, and enjoy your Dollar Slice. $1, one slice, one city, unforgettable.